Okay, I did not have my mic on. So this is actually a playback of the stream that I did, or not really a stream, but a recording that I did last night. I will say that since last night's adventure through this, basically my second randomizer, I have practiced a couple of things. Hopefully when I do the third randomizer that I do a lot better with. But yeah, so for this one, we're just going to kind of imagine I'm basically taking the same exact knowledge that I had in my first randomizer and kind of trying to do it a little bit better, a little bit faster. And hi, cream soda. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and hit play, and I'm going to take down the cover there, and we're going to see me start doing this. So basically this is the live commentary of a previous playthrough. Whenever I get started, there we go. And the single root out of the chest in the house. So when it comes to movement in this game, I don't have the best movement. As we can see, I kind of like veer off a little bit, and I kind of like walked over that thing. I was actually looking at my tracker. And I remember I walked right over that hole, and I was like, how did I even do that? And now I get to watch back how I did it. 300 rupees is good walking around money. And I'm looking for a bomb. Oh, you're actually Centella and that's your alt account? Well, hi Centella. I grabbed that little bit of magic pot in hopes that I get like a magic weapon. That guy got in my way. I wasn't planning on hitting him until that moment. Yeah, I was just making sure that, again, no bomb dropped. I was actually planning on, in this one, trying to just do like a couple more glitches, because I really wanted to do in my very next randomizer some glitches, but I was so interested in playing another seed that I didn't practice any at all. So this is really just using the same exact logic as the first one. I really did want to do better, but sometimes that happens. I just realized that that scroll bar down there isn't being cut off properly. Let me fix that while I'm... Think like that. That'll be less triggering. The guy did end up seeing me. I plan on practicing trying to start with different weapons. I know that I would probably screw up like bomb start, but it's probably, you probably get more unique seeds by doing that. We are watching me watch myself. But we're doing it together. And now I could just talk away in chat instead of focusing on the game, which does take up some of my thoughts. See, I do know that you can walk alongside the top of the screen like that and get some movement back. I know it's not huge amounts of time being saved, but I know that it exists, and Leslie, I will try to make sure I do it. I was like, I'll pick a guard, any guard. Bomb! And with that, we take 2 bombs with me into the back of escape. And these snakes are just in the way. I don't want to kill them. I just want to go down. So at this point, I'm basically just like, let me go through this. And since that's the map, we know that every other chest in Escape holds something. Some sort of item. It's still up for debate whether or not it's a good item. Have I ever played Majora's Mask? As a child, I did. Yeah, that was me messing up throwing that, and then I was like, well, I better not mess up the second bomb throw. I did play it as a child, but I didn't get very far. We've got the Book of Mudra. All right. So that's the back of Escape done. Oh yeah, I was bing-bonging the Book of Mudra to kind of let you guys know that I was thinking of the Book of Mudra as I was walking through here. That tree pull was totally worth doing. And I was trying to do a sneaky ledge check there, but I'm not very good at walking up there, so like without going down the steps. And I bing-bonged the book again to again state, yes, I know, I have the Book of Mudra. Like, I haven't forgotten that I have it. And there's a bottle up here making sick kid check a thing. I make things go triple boom. So, Ped is dead. Which is great news. Oh, I remember this. I remember my awful movement right there. I have not forgotten. Because I'm an idiot. I did not throw that far enough. So I figured out right there next to that chest. That was another thing I practiced, was doing that toss properly. It's not to toss it by that chest right there. It's like beside the chest. And I don't remember what's under the contents of those pots, but now I do. The bottom set is rupees. Just trying to remember these things. I'm going to end up not remembering everything. Oh yeah, he was worth. Now we have Zora money. And I don't know why I approach this puzzle and I freak out every single time I do. It's like I have a moment of like, how do I do this puzzle again? I don't want to look stupid while I do it. So Moon Pearl. What a healthy seed. And yeah, I ran into blind there, dude there, because I was trying to click Moon Pearl on my tracker. And I'm trying to get good at, like, clicking things on the tracker while moving, but as you can see, I don't do the most graceful of movements. Extra money. I'm down to 3 bombs. I was aware of how many bombs I had in my inventory at this time. Like I'm trying to like keep track of my inventory at all times so that way I don't run out of stuff. And I was aware at this moment that I only had 3 bombs left because I was thinking if any of these chests have a triple bomb, we're good. And then we got lamp, which was making me nervous because I was like, we are very close to having an Aga seed. But I was also happy to see the lamp because I didn't know how to do a single dark room. And I was like, well, if I'm going to be going through dark rooms, at least I'll have a lamp now. And then nothing up there. And this seed, I was like, you know what? I'm not going to go do the bomb escape because I did that last time. And I was like, let's see if I can get a little bit faster by not having to do that. And yeah, there was nothing good there. And this is where I decided to check. And I was like, green pendant at Hera. And I totally forgot to pick up the pots. Pick up the pots in the house, which is something that I continuously do, is forgetting pots in there and getting some health back. Too quick on the draw there, trying to go back up. We see fire rod out there. And before I went to grab this fire rod, I was already thinking in my head, do I go left or do I go right? And I decided to go right because my health was really low. And I figured I'll go check Agina's cave over here and then also just basically save and go back to Link's. I don't know why I dropped the bomb there. Freaked out. But I figured my health was really low and I was like, I really don't want to like die doing something. So let me just grab this check and then go back. So I was really happy to see blue mail, and that stutter there was me just selecting blue mail while menuing. So as you can see, because I was thinking about how I was like, damn it, I didn't pick up the pots in my house to heal myself up to full. I made sure to do it that time because I was thinking of it. That doesn't mean I've learned that yet. I keep forgetting. It's annoying that I forget. I didn't want that guy to bump into me. Mini molar, please. I don't know what I thought that was, but I didn't think it was a fairy. An 8-pack of bombs dropped. So what do we got back here? Bow, yay. Heart, yay. Piece of heart, yay. Another heart, yay. So very healthy. The only thing really, though, to mark there was bow, which was an easy mark. I can mark it easily. I can move down and exit out easily. I was also thinking that, I was like, on the bright side, because I don't have flippers, I could test to do fake flippers. And I was kind of excited to try to do it, because when I've watched other people do fake flippers, I thought to myself, it looks easy enough. Is it just, you know, jump off? And I was thinking that the entire time. I was like, yay, I'm going to try to do some fake flippers. See, I remember exactly what I was thinking at the time. I was like, fake flippers. I could do it. Keep in mind that I've never actually tried it before. And I considered, like, going back. Wait. I'm trying to remember. Oh, I know what I was thinking. I was thinking, like, I was thinking about fake flippers, but what I was also thinking about was, like, damn, son, I need a lot of stuff to go into, the Dark World. So I was like, maybe I should just do Eastern Palace because I've got the bow. So that is what I ended up doing. Because I needed a lift upgrade. I was like, I need a hammer. I was like, maybe the progression is over here. Because I didn't think that it would be behind, I mean, it's possible that there would have been flippers over here, I guess, in my head. But I was also thinking about, like, damn, I need so much more progression. So, red ring. I'm going over to, Eastern Palace. Just jump. Jump off the ledge, damn it. I don't know why I went back for that money. I didn't really need that money, but it's fine. Oh, the other reason why I was pretty into going this direction was because I had the lamp on me, and then I was like, well, at least I don't have to do the dark room over here to clear 100% Eastern. So I was pretty delighted that I'd be able to just completely clear this out in one go. And I remembered this time around that the button was right there. It was like, map, great. That's just perfect. If I could just, you know, hit that thing. Ah, and this particular room over here, I haven't actually practiced doing it, so that way you don't have to, like, wait for them to spawn. So I've actually, I made a save state to kind of, practice that room. I've been practicing. Do you mind if you pester me with questions? Go ahead. This is the perfect time to ask me questions, because if I don't respond to them on, in chat, it's because I'm thinking about, like, normally when I'm playing this game, if I don't respond to them then, it's mostly because I'm trying to focus on this and not because I'm ignoring anybody. So I knew that there was a key back there, and I've somewhat practiced that dark room. Not like a good amount of practice. I've mostly been practicing that particular room and also the Death Mountain climb. There we go. And that one, I don't exactly know how to, like, kind of do that trick 100%, so I kind of flounder with it in hopes that it works. And then I realized that, like, these tabs probably hold hints. What is my favorite game? Of all time? Or genre? Or, of all time, my most favorite game is, Earthbound. Grab that key. I was kind of hoping for a heart to fall from one of those guys. That's why I actually took my time to kill them. And that guy is so annoying. I just need to go for that in that room and not, like, stop at all. Just move really quickly through that room and everything will be alright. My hesitation in the room is what costs me. And I didn't know if these guys were, like, weak to being hit with pots, but I learned right there. No, they aren't. And I also now know that they take 2 hits of a regular arrow. I was thinking to myself, like, what's in the next room? And then I remembered it was this room. One, two. This is such a messy room. Such a messy room. I have no idea what's under the contents of those pots. Okay, so my goal here was to be less terrible at shooting arrows. I wasn't sure how many that one had taken. See, I started off pretty alright, and then I got to this part, and I was like, wow. Just kind of wasting arrows. And just really calming down and trying to think about how to hit that guy. But I realized at this point, I was like, yo, well, the second I found the cape, I was like, Aga is now open to me. And not only is Aga open to me, it's like telling me, hey, you're probably coming here. And I was thinking, no. The only thing I could think to myself at this point was like, okay, I have the Book of Mudra right now. Like, I see the Book of Mudra. Maybe Desert Palace is not boots locked. And I can just do it. Because I really don't want to do Aga. So... Because aside from doing fake flippers, which would only be worth doing if I knew that flippers were going to be in the dark world, and somehow all the things that I could want, all my lift upgrades and everything would be hidden behind Zora. But I know that it's not true. And so this was a pretty hopeless move for me over here. So yeah, nothing on ledge. What part of this game is super hard for me? I'd say the bosses. I'm not comfortable at killing bosses. And a lot of that, that sort of feeling probably will go away in time. Just by practicing, doing this more and more, I should get better at the bosses. And then that won't be so scary for me. So I was like, we got a small key, okay. And I was like, hopefully we don't have big key over here, and yeah, pretty much big key right there. I was like, well, my only hope now is that Flippers is in one of these chests over here. I'm like, that's the only thing saving me. Like, it's pretty much over. I'm going to have to do Aga. So, at this point, I've pretty much said, well, Aga's a must. However, if I must do Aga, which I was kind of like thinking if I must, then maybe I should try and have a little fun before I do it. I was like, oh, look at that! I remember to go grab these. You know, I know why I remember to grab these. Because I was planning to try and do fake flippers. And, oh yeah, I wrote that message down there. Yeah, I wrote that little message down there just so that way you can be assured that I knew that I was doing Aga. There's no way that I wasn't going to do Aga because I'm 99.999% sure that all of my Dark World access is hidden in Pod or on Pyramid. I was like, we have to do it. I don't think I'm gonna get flippers from over here. Or I don't think I'm gonna get flippers from Dark World. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna get all the Dark World access. And so I didn't know how to do fake flippers. Like, I've seen people do it, and I was just trying to figure it out here without looking at a guide or anything. And because I was doing it here without looking and learning how to do it properly, I wasn't doing it right. And then I, by some miracle, managed to do it right there. Only by some miracle, though. And I was like, okay, I've done this. So, if you don't know what fake flippers is, it is what it sounds like. I'm using flippers that don't actually have, and if I get hit by anything at all, I believe it's a soft lock. I've never seen a pro player ever get soft locked, but I believe that's what happens. Alright, so I'm terrible at swimming. And no, I haven't. I've never tried that before. And this is what boggled my mind. So I tried to do this, like, as you can see, over and over and over, because I know you can do it right here somewhere. And I was like, why? Like, it seemed like the easiest thing in the world when I've watched people do it before. So I was like, is there a secret to this? This is the one thing I didn't actually look up yet and try and figure out what I was doing wrong here. I was like, is my approach here wrong? Am I not pressing, like, the right direction? And I was like, this is so stupid. I was like, this one seemed like way easier than the one I was doing over there before. At some point I realized, like, I don't know when I give up here. I was so determined because I was like, there's no way this isn't. Yes, please give up. So at that point I was like, well, screw it. I'm not even going to bother trying to go up to Zora. I know this is an Aga seed. I'm just going to have to go do it. And I don't know why I'm pausing here. Maybe I was trying to get a drink of water or something. I think that's what it was. Or maybe I was sighing so loudly that that I went into a coma for a couple of seconds from being angry. So we're on Fighter Sword, which is why we have the cape. The cape will let us bypass what we would normally need a Master Sword for. So in my previous randomizer, my first one, I did not go into Aga's tower because it wasn't required. So I had no idea what to expect from the enemies in here. The enemies in here are a lot stronger than I thought. And of course, because I was going in here, I didn't bring my, I didn't get the 3 extra hearts from Link's house, which was incredibly upsetting once I realized it. And I misjudged the range of the spin. I think the reason why I misjudged it, now that I look back at it, is because I have Fighter Sword. Right here I get mad. I'm just like, whatever. Give me my cape, strats. So Fighter Sword does like no damage at all. So I probably will need to practice doing that sort of thing. I probably could have... I don't know if, like, Fire Rod works on those guys, but I probably should have. And I don't know these Dark Rooms at all. I don't know Aga's tower at all. So I don't know what doors are open, what doors are locked. I'm kind of just fumbling around here. And, I mean, as soon as my heart went bing... Actually, when I was fighting those 2 guys with the flails, I knew that I was like, I forgot to grab those extra hearts at Link's house. I'm like, and now I'm gonna have to go through here with less hearts. This is like one of the most perfect games ever created. Cream soda. This game is incredibly balanced, and it's, I mean, that's the reason why it's held up over time. In terms of just the quality of the game, it's a 10 out of 10. And I was looking for hearts here. I knew where to go, but I didn't want to go and if I was going to skip out on hearts. Of course, I needed to grab that key. But yeah, looking for a little bit of extra hearts because I'm like, I don't know the rest of Aga's tower. What if it's even worse than what I've already been through? And I think at this point I'm like, I'm pretty sure there isn't any more like doors that I need to worry about especially, so I can probably just like try and go upstairs and stuff and try and sneak my way through, and if I come across a locked door, I'll just kill something in the room. And then I was like, oh no, there are gaps. And that guy just kind of fell, which is good because I would have fallen had he bumped into me. I don't know if that actually opened that door, or if that opened the door behind me, or if that opened something else. I pushed it though, because it looked like I needed to. And then I was like, oh no, that door's locked. And I knew that there was 2 bowsmen in here somewhere firing at me. I didn't know which one had the key, but yeah. So, future reference, one of those bow guys has the key. I don't know which one in that room has it, but one has it. And here I realized, like, I'm like, I gotta be getting to the top of the tower. So I was trying to, like, conserve my hearts. Boy, Fighter Sword sucks. And I wasn't sure how far... Again, Fighter Sword doesn't have that very long of a reach, so... I'm misjudging a lot of things. Because I'm not used to it. And I was like, but you know what doesn't need that reach? Pots. And I was like, this room full of pots. Maybe there's like hearts in here. And I was very excited at the prospect of hearts. Do I like the game Danganronpa? Yes, I've played them all. I was like, I don't want to mess with this room. These guys look like a nuisance. I was like, and I can skip this room too. So I do. I was kind of hoping that he wouldn't fall off the ledge there. I was kind of hoping that he'd just... die and give me hearts. I'm pretty terrible at fighting, Aga. I played Portal a very, very long time ago. In my little playful thing of there, I'm not preparing myself for blue balls, so of course I keep getting hit by that because I didn't set up the twirl. How long ago? Maybe when Portal came out? It's been a very long time, that's for sure. So 100%, we are looking for either flippers, hammer, lift upgrade. Combination of those. I know it in my heart that that's what I need. And I was just like, you know, I'm a fourth of the heart of the way there. I'm in Dark World with Fighter Sword. I'll take that extra piece of heart. If you want to give it to me. There's only one place I can go, and it has to hold something. There's no way Palace of Darkness has nothing at all, because it is literally the only place I can go. So, right here I'm expecting some combination of anything that I just said. And man, I remember fighting these on my my previous attempt in the randomizer, but man, Fighter Sword just does nothing to them. So at some point I realized, like, it's kind of pointless to try and kill these guys. Unless I want to do, like, spin slashes all day. And I didn't. And I was thinking to myself here, I can't be hit by anything or else I lose Kiki. And then what happens? I lose him. And I'm so mad, but I realize, like, I really need to make sure I kill off those stupid things, because if I grab Kiki again, I don't want to lose him. And I was like, with this one, I'm not even going to fight. I'm just going to run right past. Because that's way smarter. Portal 2? Yeah, I've played Portal 2. I always forget that I can't be holding anything when going downstairs. So, key. And I don't have a mirror, so I'm going bow side, even though I can go down the middle. And I suppose this is sort of the thing where not knowing exactly the dungeon, and I was like, why am I skipping over that? You're here, restart it? Well, Tomaine, I'll give you a quick rundown. I basically cleared out Eastern Palace, which was Crystal. Stupid thing right there. I tried to go into Desert, but it is big keys on the torch. And that was pretty much it. I didn't have any sort of lift upgrade. I didn't have flippers, so I couldn't check Zora or anything over there. I tried to fake flipper, and I didn't manage to do it. But I kind of knew that unless past Aga was only flippers, that fake flippering wasn't going to get me anywhere. So I'm kind of predicting that Pod had my lift upgrade and maybe hammer. Or maybe I did think it was flippers, you know, because in my head I was thinking, like, I can't beat this dungeon without hammer. So unless this has hammer, and I was intentionally taking damage there in case you were wondering. Because I realized that I have to, like, exit out of this place. And I'm like, I don't have hammer yet. So unless that thing over there was hammer. Death warping is the fastest way out. And then, had I thought about it sooner, I would have worked away at killing myself. But pretty much, I knew that something had to be over here. Or maybe, like, flute. It could have been flute, I guess. And down we go. I don't know. I was like, there has to be something. And whatever's here will lead me to the right path. Because at this point I was, yeah, there's the lift upgrade, and I was like, okay. But that doesn't help me beat this dungeon. Save and quit says hello. If I save and quit, it would actually send me to Aga's tower. And I'd have to walk all the way over here. So the fastest way out was death warping. Oh, I know it's allowed, but I know I need to search this dungeon more. Like, I don't have anything. So if I wanted to walk all the way from Aga back over here, I guess I could have, but I know I have to find something in here. No. I needed to search this dungeon. I need Dark World access so that way I can do something other than this place. And really, I shouldn't have done that. I need to learn to just walk on one side and kind of draw the little mini SAR over to the one side and then kind of juke it on the other. And I missed grabbing that chest. I was like, these little guys, come on, just follow me over here. I have no way of dealing with you because I don't have a hammer. Like, compass. Great. At some point I realized, like, grabbing this money is kind of pointless because I don't need money. And I was like, flippers! So, here's what's going on in my head. I'm thinking in my head, great. So flippers are here. I mean, the lift upgrade was here too, but the flippers are here, which means I'm like, maybe something's behind Zora, something's behind, you know, Waterfall Fairy, like something's gonna be over there, you know, maybe by Catfish. I'm thinking that in my head. And because I'm stupidly thinking that in my head, I'm not thinking about the rest of the dungeon at this point. My brain has checked out and I'm like, I have to do Zora. And I'm like, yay, Master Sword, that's great. I'm just thinking like, okay, so how am I gonna route this? So I'm thinking routing things in my head. Like, just in my head, zombie, zombie. But yeah, I'm routing right now in my head thinking how I have to do this. And I was like, map, okay, so there's going to be something on Helmastar, which I can't get. So and I was like, cool, that's a hammer. And I'm not thinking what hammer is. I'm just marking it off on the tracker thinking like, okay, cool, I got hammer. But I have to do Zora and Waterfall Fairy. And I was like, okay. And I was typing out what pod had because I was so astounded that it had all this stuff, so I was typing it out. I'm like, I had my first lift here, the hammer, the second sword, flippers. I was like, I can't believe it had all that stuff. You could almost feel the game telling you like, hey, Mina, don't do it. Don't do it. And right here, I have realized my mistake. I've realized two mistakes. I realized that I walked out of Link's house without grabbing extra hearts. And I'm screaming. Even though I didn't have audio on for my mic. I was like, why didn't I fight the helm? So I tried to reason like, hey, you know, I'm not strong enough to fight Helm as a player. I was like, maybe this is okay. It was a huge waste to leave when I was already in there. But it's, you know, it's alright because, you know, I kind of suck and my health wasn't at max and I don't have very good weapons. Even though I do, because I could just totally shoot Helm with the bow. And I wasn't convinced that I was fast enough to grab it from behind, so I tossed it and talked to the guy on the side. And I was like, well, good, Ice Rod. And as I got Ice Rod, I was like, wait, I wonder if Turtle Rock is going to be a crystal. I, of course, don't check. Right, there we go. So we have Pendant Thieves Town and Ice Palace. I was like, cool. So I know that I'm gonna need Flute. Oh, and I was changing around the little icons in my tracker right now, which is why I'm idling here for so long. I'm very slow at doing that, so until I get, like, better at this, it's gonna be slow on the tracker. Even though Thieves Town is a pendant, it's open to me, so I could, you know, go in there for sure. And I was thinking to myself, I might have to, like, just go all the way in there. The way that I've heard is it's basically overworld. So And of course, oh, I'm looking back at this and I'm thinking to myself, like, what was I doing? I was like, yeah, I don't have Titans. Why am I doing that? So, save and quit. And I could technically go up the mountain, but I knew that that wasn't likely going to hold everything. There's way more stuff over here. Again, I don't have Titans, so I don't know why I made a movement up there. That's stupid. I'm also thinking about how Helmassar could have had, like, another progressive item, and I wasted my time by leaving. Like, what if Helmassar is holding my lift? What if it has the hook shot? Like, what if... I was like, oh, God. What if Pod is completely loaded and I've abandoned the Helmassar? But I'm too committed now. So the other thing I learned is, like, these guys have a lot of health. Like, far more health than I thought they do. And then I was an idiot and didn't push that. I pushed it in this wrong direction. God. This is stupid. I'm not even gonna look at the screen because I'm angry at myself for this. I was like, what did I do? I was like... I was so mad. I was like, what did I do this for? Idiot. I'm scared of that hand coming and grabbing me. Alright. Thank you for coming to grab me. Getting hit by those guys is so stupid. So stupid. Go ahead and ask another question, Cream Soda. Do I like Vocaloid songs? I listened to them a very, very long time ago. I don't know why I switched to Bow. And I don't know what's down here. Like, I don't know, like, what am I looking at map-wise? I was very confused by this dungeon, and apparently I think there's like something there that I can lift up or throw or something, and I was just like, I don't get it. So I'm just gonna walk around. In my head, I'm already like, I'm going to death warp and get a refill on my health. So yeah. Come on, Gyptos. Do more damage to me. I was mad that I got hit so many times there by that mini helm. He's he's gatekeeping me. Right there. I meant to throw that at that guy. And yeah, I probably need to get better at walking through this room so that way I don't take the stupid route. Probably. Stupid things. At this point, I'm just like, I really don't want to lose any more health. Because I already know that I'm not going to be good enough to fight this moth. And I'm like, if I'm already not going to be good enough to fight this moth, I really don't want to take any extra stupid damage from these guys. Making this a very long trek in here because of this nonsense that I'm doing right now. What do I do during my free time? Oh, I was writing down here that I had no confidence in my ability. I said I have low confidence. I honestly had no confidence. I've seen people way better than me struggle with this. With more stuff than I have on me. So I was like, what do I have any, like, hopes of doing this? I missed that stupid little helm. Alright. Free time, this is what I do. You're looking at it. playing games. And I know that if he's like on the spikes, he doesn't take damage. And I'm like, God, without any like potions or anything, and I'm just trying to watch the spikes, and I'm doing things like that. And I was like, yep, it's over. That's pretty much it. So, at this point I'm thinking, well, as expected, yeah, right? As expected. I expected it. So at this point I'm like, he could be holding something I need. Which means I could be like, at this moment, I have to literally get better at this game and do it. But I'm like, I don't have magic on me. Not enough magic to go back in there. And I really didn't want to mess with the Gyptos anymore. And I know that I've already found the compass and yeah, so I'm like, there's gotta be items somewhere. Stupid little fire caterpillar snuggling that door. So I'm mostly thinking about, I could go through Thieves Town and there could be something there that might help me win. Like, if I'm truly desperate, I have two potions on me that I could go to the witch's hut and win assuredly by purchasing some stuff. I mean, Zora could have something. I don't know what I think I was just like thinking. Bumping into like that wall or whatever. I didn't remember where all these holes go to, but then I was like, I think this hole actually takes me somewhere I want to go. That's why I dropped down. And then once I dropped down, I was like, yeah, this looks familiar. Dummy. Like, I'll approach it from that way then. I don't know why I didn't just fire him with my fire rod. There's a practice realm if you want to spot practice. It only gives you things you'd have in NMG by default, but you can give yourself extra items. I actually... What I did was, once I actually finished this seed, I practiced things that I had in this seed. Like, I had all the items or whatever, and I just kind of went around and started doing, like, some of the tricks. I have another seed where I didn't have a lantern, and I was practicing dark rooms. But what I also found that I could do to practice dark rooms is just basically put a notepad over my screen so that way I couldn't see what I was doing, and then just tried to go through dark rooms there, and then whenever I felt like, you know what, I'm lost, where exactly did I get, I'd move the notepad off my screen and look at where I was, and I'd be like, oh, okay, so that's where I got lost. And then I'd rewalk the room again in the dark. I think I was going to go check Bumper Ledge, yeah. I was like, nothing's there. Cool. And that guy just immediately starts moving. It's true it's a lot harder to do it with a notepad covering the screen and not having a glint to go with it, but I told myself if I wasn't confident enough to do it without the glint and the clinking and etc., if I wasn't confident enough to walk into the room and try to do it without any of that stuff, then I wasn't confident enough to do it with the extra help of the clinking. So... it's what a healthy seed. Look at all this health. Anyways, I believe at this point I told myself if I get half magic, if I get another armor upgrade, if I get another weapon upgrade or something, I could totally go back in there and fight the moth. Or if I find the flute and fly over to the witch's hut and stock up on potions, I was like, I can totally take the moth. I believe that I could take a moth. I just needed a little more extra help because I'm not good enough to do it with what I have. Because I kind of suck. So, I was like, mirror. I was like, oh my god, mirror. That's opening up so much stuff. Because now I can do Death Mountain. Is this where I go into Thieves Town? Yeah, okay. Because I thought to myself, I can at least dip Thieves Town. And I was like, maybe I'll find all the items early on and I can just bounce out of here. There's the key. Half magic. And in case you've forgotten, this is a pendant, so there's a reason why I'm not interested in actually completely clearing it. It's not even green pendant. Green pendant is Tower of Hera. And then I stupidly walk away from there. No, I need to hop back down over there, dummy. I'm gonna realize in a second that I don't have the key to even open this door. I get right there, I see that door, and I'm like, wait a minute. I don't have the big key. Wait a minute, I didn't grab that chest over there. And I'm like, I'm an idiot. Yep. You are an idiot. And I know if you just, like, you hold up firmly and don't stop, you never get hit by that guy if you're just committed to moving up. I got hit the first time because I wasn't committed to it. Heart over here. And not yesterday, but the day before when I walked in here, I really walked into this room without, like, moving, like, with confidence in there, and that kind of, like, made me get hit by stuff. You just gotta move. Can't just dilly-dally. So, we're still looking to see if there's an item in here or not. Because this is a pendant. And I didn't know, like, I didn't know exactly how to get to that hint. I was like, how do I get over to that hint? And then I was like, oh, duh. You do this thing. And go up here. And then you can reach the hint tile. Some cash and armor requires a big red bomb. So know that Pyramid Fairy isn't going to hold anything. Which, is pretty obvious if you look at what places I have to go to get the red bomb. It wasn't going to hold anything. I suppose it could have held the silvers, which I would definitely like to know because I am not yet confident enough to do Ganon silverless. Maybe when I get better. Not right now. Like, this little star dude is in my way. I'm mostly killing things in here trying to get, extra hearts and stuff because I have this fear that I'm going to have to kill blind. And I'm like 50-50. Blind either is going to have a compass or it's going to have something. Ah! And I was like, so it was required to come in here. So there's the Titans. And I know that blind has the compass, so there's no reason to do this. I already know Pet is dead from the very beginning of the seed, so... I know there's no reason to do this particular pendant. Had I thought about it, I would have grabbed Jeremiah, but that's stuff that I'm thinking about now. But I didn't think about it then. I could have done, like, the world tour, but nope. This is what I elected to do. It's because I was right here. And for a split second, I was hoping that that red rupee was Boots, but it wasn't. Which was why I moved upwards, because my brain was like, Boots? And then it wasn't, so... No, grab Jeremiah. Well, I think I remember too. I think that's the thing, is I remember at some point. I like how it was like, I don't need it, and then I was like, you know what? I need it. Turn around. Okay, now's when I remember to go grab that frog. I think because I used the mirror there, I immediately thought about the frog. And that turned me around. So, yeah. Come on. Come with me, frog. I don't think I did Stumpy yet. Did I do Stumpy? I don't think I did Stumpy. I don't know. Maybe I know what I was doing. I was planning on, because I already made like the stupid mistake of doing this the wrong way. I was like, I might as well just do this. Go back, get the chest, and work my way around and, because I have the Book of Mudra, so I can do the Bombos check. And then after that, I can go do, What's it called? I can go do Hype Cave. So, basically go around. Did I already do Stumpy? Now I'm questioning, like, was I stupid for not checking Stumpy here? I don't remember. You know? I've been watching myself this whole time and I don't even know. Maybe I was thinking the tablet too much. I need to put the stupid book on, dummy. Bum. Boss. I was also thinking about Swamp and how I don't have the hook shot. But we're really getting down to the part where I'm like, something is holding me back here. Something important is holding me back. Because I'm not able to do a lot of these dungeons that I need to. So I'm like, Helmasaur could be holding something. Moth could be holding something. Something's holding something. Why was I going up here? Oh, I'm dumb. Right. I wanted to, because I'm an idiot and I don't think about how the layout of this world is. I was thinking I wanted to go check Graveyard Ledge, and then I was like, wait, how do I get to Graveyard Ledge from here? But sure, let's just ignore Hype Cave, Mina. That's fine. And then, because I realized I couldn't do that, because it doesn't connect to the pyramid, I started thinking about Pyramid. Or was I thinking of... No! Even worse, I was thinking of Zora. Because that had been open for a while. Zora Catfish. Man. My brain. Maybe I figured if I do this long check, I could just, like, save and quit and then, do Hype Cave afterwards. Because I figured this was a long check that I had put off. I have no idea. And truth be told, I do not remember at all what's over here either. I don't remember if it has progression even. I'm an idiot! I just remembered. The whole reason why I knew I had to come over here was that one of these fishes was going to have mushroom because I read the hint about the mushroom. And I wondered if mushroom was going to lead into something, and then I figured I could also, because I'm a genius, I was thinking about how I could actually chain getting mushroom and going to the witch, and refilling up some bottles and stuff after doing Zora's checks and everything. And I was thinking about leaving that dark portal back there because I was going to do something cute. Which I know that I'm not going to do it. Because I left it by the waterfall ferry. And I figured I'll go down here and loop around. Such an idiot. And yeah, I left that quarter heart back where it was. I ended up getting that quarter heart instead. Like, so this was nothing. Like, but I did get that mushroom. I ended up thinking, but what about fake powder? And then I also thought to myself, but I don't want to waste my magic if fake powder ends up being a dud and then having to load all of this. And then I was like, I'm such an idiot. I should have just done the stupid thing, but whatever. Like I said, this movement is stupid. And I was just constantly rethinking what I was doing here. See, even I remember that this was confusing in my head on what I wanted to do. Because a part of me wanted to go do fake powder. And then a part of me was like, you know what? I'd rather check to see if the mushroom is a dud. And then keep the mushroom. And I was like, but fake powder? This is what happens when you don't commit to something. You'll see in a second. Because I started thinking right here. I was like, but what if this leads to nothing? And I'm going to need MP again to go do the thing. And then I was also thinking about how, like, well, also, Witch's Hut would... Going there would actually... I could buy stuff. So what do I do here? Right. Because I'm looking at that and I'm like, no. 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 Stop what you're doing. And I go back to witches. Oh god. Oh, you're so stupid. It would have been easier had he just gone down there from the very beginning, huh? And also, had I thought about it, like, magic powder locking something, I would sooner or later find magic powder, like, very quickly. There's so much progression locking me into stuff that fake powdering would be kind of not that great here. I didn't need to do this. Phoenix, be quiet. And it would be more likely that Mushroom was holding something from me. Like, Mushroom could have been holding Flute, or it could have been holding Canis Amaria, or it could be holding Boots, or it could be holding, I don't know, a medallion. It was so much more likely to just turn this in. But I also know that I'm gonna end up doing a save and quit here. Probably. Nope. Do I just live with it? Yeah, okay. Never mind. I just lived with it. Thank you for doing one thing, Mina. Living with a decision. Alright. So I wasn't as stupid as I thought I was. Still dumb. But my brain finally settled on the fact that the likelihood of it being fake or powder locking something is super unlikely. It's more likely that I'm gonna find powder in like the Ganon's Tower because it doesn't need to. I've got so many more items in this game that I need at this moment. Where am I going? Yeah. Where were you going? You need to go to Sanctuary. Thank you for talking to the priest. You could have used a mirror. These are the things I think about. Like 100% the thing that I really need to make sure I start doing more is filling up my health whenever I'm in one of those starting areas. One, two, three. 1, 2, 1, 2. No, it's down. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. To the right. There you go. Swing, 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 swing. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 1, 2. So I was trying to remember that dark room, and that's exactly the movement that I need to do, is the numbers I was counting. And then if I, hopefully if I do it exactly like that with my practice, I should be okay. Go up. So hopefully the next time I do a seed where I get the lift, I can show off that I can do that dark room. I also practiced Eastern Palace's dark room. I don't know why I was stuttering there. I think I was thinking, maybe. I think I was thinking about how Tower of Hera is a green pendant. And how I also have the mudra. And while I was thinking all of that, I wasn't even thinking about what was behind me, which was that heart. And I was like, rip, I jumped down already. Too late. Can't get that heart. Great. Money. I don't remember where the rest of the items are in this seed. Oh wait, I remember where one of them is. I just remembered. I remembered... Because okay, so I need to do Misery Mire, which is locked by flute. And hookshot or boots. To like, at least get into that, that place. And I wasn't gonna clear out Tower of Hera at this moment, because I was like, I just wanted to poke in there, see if like there was an item immediately there. Because I have the rest of this place to check, but I figured, like, since I was already right there, let me poke it, my head in, and maybe I'll find, like, the hook shot or something. Like, I don't know. I was just thinking, like, if something was super quick and easy to grab, you know, fine. But there wasn't anything, so. And, of course, I didn't remember where to go here. I dead rocked myself. Oh, so stupid. There's nothing over there to the left. On the clouds. I didn't like that dead rock being there. So the other thing I found out is that there's an order. Which I should have realized from that sound. But yeah, I realized that there's an order, and I was like, shoot, that's why people always do it in that order. What do you know? I was like, okay, so ether. I didn't write that down anywhere, but I knew I needed to get it. So now I'm not only just looking for the stuff I said before, but now I also have ether I need to find. And I'm like, where are all these items? Where are they all? Because I can't, like, if stuff is hiding in Turtle Rock, then it's got, like, I need, like, a bunch of other things to check Turtle Rock. And if it's hiding in Misery Mire, then I need to have a lot of other things. And so, I'm like, it's either going to be in Swamp, it could be on Graveyard Ledge, it could be inside here where I'm going, like, it could be in Pendant Ice Palace. And I was thinking to myself, I really don't want to do Pendant Ice Palace. I really don't, because I had zero confidence in doing Pendant Ice Palace without like somebody helping me through it, because I have no memory of how to do it. Like, even though we did it together as a group, and of course there's the flute, which is great and all, but I need hookshot, and I need hookshot or boots to even, like, explore around in Misery Mire. And of course there's the bosses that I've left behind. And I don't know why I tried doing this bomb jump. Because I'm zero practice still in doing bomb jumps, so why I even attempted it? I'm probably not going to attempt a single bomb jump until I've practiced it some off stream. And I don't remember this mountain at all. I should always remember that left side is Garbo, though. But there's a part of me that's like, I don't remember, so what's here? Also, Mina, no. No. I did open up the seed after this and just basically wandered around Death Mountain for like 20-30 minutes and tried to hammer it in my head like, this is where you go. Make these movements. That's the end of Spiral Cave, stupid. I have no reason to go through any path over here besides that right one. Idiot. And then this is the way around. Paradox. Yes, because Spiral's right there. So, good job. I wasn't even certain if I checked Spiral here. Be nice to myself. I'll be nice to myself when I start remembering some of this stuff. It's pretty annoying when, like, future me over here is mad that past me can't remember simple things that she's only seen once. And what's strange is, like, I've watched people play this game. Oh, yay, Tempered. That is exciting, actually. Having Tempered is actually pretty dang exciting for me. I've watched people play this randomizer so many times, and I watch them, but like I guess my brain doesn't stop to think about like their movements so much. I don't think about like this is the map. I'm just like, yeah, of course they're moving in this way. But like doing it myself, I don't remember these things. Okay, just get out of my way, you little stupid guys. I do have cape, so I'm kind of wondering if this is where I go to, I think I am. Yeah, I'm definitely going to, spike. Because I have the cape and I have a relatively high amount of health. Or am I going to check Tower of Hera first? Nope. Okay, this is what I thought. Okay. Because I'm fine with leaving Tower of Hera, but I'm not fine with, this. It's just money. Am I gonna kill myself here, or am I... Yeah, I can't portal out. Yeah, I'm gonna kill myself. Okay. Oh! Yeah, this is where I didn't, like, okay, so I totally did not know, because I'm an idiot, I totally did not know that, when you have the mirror and you save and quit or whatever, you end up at the top of pyramid. I didn't know that at the time. And what I really wanted to do was I wanted to check Graveyard Ledge. But I'm going to realize right here that I don't have hook shot, so thusly I can't do that. And so then I'm like, wait, does that mean I have to go all the way to... And then, like, just thinking about, like, the whole, like... the whole path to get to Graveyard Ledge started to give me a headache. I was like, so I have to go all the way to... Yes, I would have to go to Sanctuary, and then I would have to go... Yeah. Oh, I know. I know, Past Mina. I know how you feel. You're thinking about what a pain it is to get to Graveyard Ledge like this. You were still bound to do something stupid. Because we both know, past you and me, we both know that there's nothing on Bumper Cave, so you're doing this. Well, at least you routed in the flute. Good on you. But I think you're gonna go check Graveyard Ledge after this. Am I going for the moth? No. I'm doing Graveyard Ledge. Because I'm still not thinking about how I've got items left on Helmassar or... Yeah, for whatever reason, I'm thinking of doing that ledge. Alright. That's fine. I don't remember what I'm going to do here after this, though. I don't even remember what's on this ledge. Could be junk, could be something good. Would be nice if it was boots. I could do a check here. I'm looking for ether, boots, Hookshot, Samaria. I still didn't mark Mushroom off on my tracker. I'm looking at that now. That's bugging me. Yes, I can throw it here. Boots! Mina, you can check, yeah, there you go. The King's Tomb. Because I still need to find Ether. Cane. Hook. And silver arrows if I can. Ice Palace is open to me. Defeating those 2 bosses is open to me. Swamp is locked without the freaking hookshot, but I can do parts of it. Desert Palace is definitely a thing I can do. I guess I'm just wrapping up these overworld checks. But where are you gonna go now? Where are you gonna go now? You're gonna have to fight a boss somewhere. You go into Misery Mire? You checking the shed? Yeah, okay, you want to check the alright. Are you gonna combo this with Desert Palace, I hope? We don't even know what pendant is over here. I guess it's a good thing to check. Huh? What pendant is it? It's Bombos. We got it. Yeah, I need to learn to move better with boots. Like, I don't move very quickly with boots. Shovel, great. Another check. Are you gonna remember to mark off your mushroom? Nope. Yo, there you go! Mushroom mark! Hype! No, 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 no. Look, you can do Desert Palace and you can also do checkerboard. Yeah. That's a little not right. Yeah. I've learned. Just go... Well, you shouldn't have done it right there, but fine. Snippy with myself. Okay, garbage. Except now what are you going to do? Are you going to walk right there? Because you'll bump. Yeah. Dummy. That's why you put it a little up. You made that so much harder on yourself than it needed to be. Yes. Where are you going? What are you doing? Yes, that. Kill me. See, I could have been like running through this, but no, I'm not. Knock the key down. Check. Ether requires hammer. Yeah. That's important. That's important. I don't think I even used that hint in my logic at all in my brain. I wasn't thinking about like, okay, what is what is hammer locked that Ether could be behind? It's okay. I figured it out anyways. It's the middle. Yeah. That one. There's a key. There's a key in here. There's a key in here. Yeah. Yeah, you wonder, like, you've seen people move in here before really fast. Get that key. Dummy. No. There you go. It's under the third pot. Please tell me you get it. There. Good. No. Yes. Alright. There's no more stuff that I can mess up in here. Besides fighting the boss. But with half magic, I mean, how bad can it be? I need to learn to be faster with my my swings. Yeah, you missed and you hit the wall. Okay. It could have been bad, but so why did I click swamp? Why did I click that? No, it's Desert Palace. Kill me. I'll figure it out in a second. Yeah, okay, there you go. Right. Already been there. Am I gonna open up Misery Mire just because I'm walking over here? I guess I am. Oh, am I gonna try to do, I think I just... Okay. So, this is me not wanting to do any of the bosses I could already do. I don't know why. Because they could be holding anything. Instead, I'm just gonna open this up. And I am going to try to do this jump because I'm pretty excited about trying to do this. And wiggle my way around. Yeah. Move. Little. No. You might need to take your sword out. Or that. Or that. You can do that. That's always terrible. Are you going to do the sword this time? No? No, you're just going to do that? You could just take the sword and there you go. Now you can do it. You wonder why people do it that way. It's because it works. This is so stupid why I came in here. I need so many things. And this is the play. It's fine. Because the other dungeon I have like zero confidence in is this dungeon. This dungeon is really confusing to me. And I wasn't sure exactly how to go about like doing it. And it'll become pretty evident that I have no idea what I'm doing. You can... There you go. Use boots. Nice bonk. So my previous randomizer, it took me like over 4 hours to complete. And kind of one of the things in the back of my head was I wanted to do better. Like, go faster. So, that's a dead end down there. So I don't know why you're going there. Yeah. And right here is where I said, you know what? I don't remember this dungeon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't remember this dungeon, and I backed out. Because I was like, you know what? Rather than trying to figure out this dungeon, let's do something not stupid. Am I going to go to CAC? Or am I going to go to Pod? Or am I going to go somewhere else entirely? I want to believe that I go to one of those dungeons. Where am I going? I have no idea where I'm going. And yet again, I didn't grab any hearts from... Where am I going? What am I doing? Oh, the dig game! Or not dig game, the dig. Oh. This is just like a last-ditch effort of it being on the overworld. It's not on the overworld. You're gonna have to go complete a dungeon, honey. Somewhere. Are you going to Hera? Are you really going to do that? Please stop in here at least. Unbelievable. You'd rather fight... So what's the play here? You go up here, complete Tower of Hera, chain Pod's Helmassar with checking Hashala, whatever. Well, at least you can grab that heart up there, I suppose. You know, just in case we weren't healthy enough. I can't believe you're doing this. And I did this in the past. Like, literally yesterday. Yeah, grab the heart. I don't remember this part of my... I must have blacked out. I don't remember doing this. Alright. Fine. Oh, I know why I blanked out on this, because I was mad. So, I said that I was going to practice, like, bomb jumping and stuff, and I absolutely am, and this was kind of, like, what really made me want to practice a bomb jump. Unique item is above the pose. So, I really wanted to practice bomb jumping because of that movement right there. I've blacked out on this because this is exactly what I did the previous time, and I'll be happy to inform you guys if yeah, you can't go. Yeah, I believe that I may be able to bomb jump, at least this one, possibly. You need to hit the thing. Yeah, go back. Hit that. Alright. One of these days, I'm not going to make the same exact stupid mistakes in Tower of Hera. Because all of the stuff you're seeing right here is exactly what I did the first time through that I kept making mistakes on. Which was kind of upsetting me because I was like, I'm making the same exact stupid movements, which means I've not learned anything. And I'm an idiot. Oh, and this right here, this is why I've really blacked out. Because when you fall right there, you do that. And you can just see the despair on Celeste's face there as she's just like, wow. And now I have to do that again. Oh, it hurts. And then I didn't even hit that button. And then I was like, I'm so tilted. And then I hit that. At the very least, there wasn't a hole there. At this point, I'm like full tilt. This is why I don't remember the Tower of Hera, because I was just like, I'm going to pretend that none of this happened. None of this happened. This entire place was a fever dream. Yeah. So, I've got a 50-50, I believe, that something could be in the basement or on, Moldorm. So if map is on... Wait. Does this thing have a map? No, I didn't get map in here yet, did I? So that means I'm just going here for the pendant. That's exactly it. I'm just going for pendant. Right? Because I don't... The key is probably locked downstairs, unless he has the key. Or can he have the key? Ugh. Yeah, this entire tower is, like, it is especially a fever dream. I pretty much was like, I don't want to remember doing this. God, if I had fell right there, that would have just really... If I wasn't triggered enough, that would have really triggered me. So that's the key. And then... I don't realize it right here because I'm not, like, I'm so triggered I'm not keeping track of anything. But that means the map is in the basement because the key is right here. Which I should have known that was going to happen, but it was okay. I was coming up here for the green pendant in the first place. I wasn't sure if I got the map from there, and I was thinking to myself, like, no, I didn't even check. Maybe I did remember that the map was locked down there. I know right now, in present time... that's the case, but I don't know if past me had realized that. Maybe she did. And for some reason, I didn't go into Dark World to go do this check in Chain Pod because I'm an idiot. Or because I'm so upset by everything that happened in Tower of Hera that I'm not thinking straight, which is possible, and I'm going to bonk there. I'm going to get hit by that guy a couple of times, and I'm just going to come up here, and I'm just going to be a complete idiot, and I'm pretty mad, and I'm just like, whatever. We just jump down here, get whatever this stupid green pendant is. Bombs, great. Yeah, swing the sword. You didn't even chain Helmasaur with this, so I don't know what to tell you. Where are you even going? Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly right. Okay, so we're gonna do the moth? Fine. I kill me. I really do. I need so many things right now. And I personally can't even remember what I've checked here. I'm 99% sure that I think Moth has to have an item here. I can't remember. I'm pretty sure though. Because I put this off for so long. I know Helm has to have an item. But I don't remember if this was one of those cases where I had already opened everything. No, I don't think I opened the big chest. Because I still haven't figured out bomb jumping at this point, so... I didn't want to even do the whole go around thing. Okay, there's only one thing to do here. We go in. We F up that moth. Yeah. Don't do that. You don't know how to do that, so don't do that. Okay. Do it the lame way. I was kind of scared that that hand would grab me. Stupid Gyptos. And I wasn't paying attention here, so when I do that, I don't know why that didn't light that candle. But I'll realize that in a second when I look up here. Let's go that way. Alright. I lost so much health doing that stupidly. You guys get to see, Celeste in a dress. Alright. I can do this. He's up against the spikes, so there we go. Have to wait till he gets off of the spikes. Missed. There we go. So he has to have an item, right? Yeah. It's just garbage, but... And I think the boss key is locked in the boss chest. Think, or did I already? I don't know. Whatever. I don't think there's anything else in here. I'm pretty sure I cleared all that out. So I have to go to Helmasaur and finish him off, or Ice Palace, or part of Swamp. Or mess around in Misery Mire. Which I know for a fact that I don't know my way around. Why? I don't know why. Yeah, you don't go that way. You need to go down. So what are you going to do? Pod's not hard. Oh. Okay. That's fine. I'm not actually going to do Swamp here, am I? Or am I doing Ice Palace? What am I doing? No. I'm going to pod this way, apparently. Yeah, I don't know how to do item dash because I'm an idiot. I figured out how to do item dash now, by the way. I was just trying to see if I could do it, and I was like, how do I do it? Yeah. No. No. Just hit the pegs. I'll do it for you guys next time. Dummy. We're gonna do Helmy here. I mean, there's not much to say. I'm going to make my way all the way down to Helmasaur when I could have done this so much earlier. We're gonna go with the excuse that I just didn't have my confidence in doing it with so little stuff. Like, I didn't have enough equipment or whatever. We're gonna go with that excuse because the reality of it is I had completely forgotten that within the span of 1 second I had obtained Hammer, thusly I had the ability to kill Helmasaur. Yeah, you need to... There you go. Not very fast at doing this. I'll get better. Not very good at doing that either. Aim down the middle. There you go. And I'm gonna get hit by that because I'm stupid. I'll get better. A lot of that dumb movement is just me not thinking. To the right. And I also don't know the dungeon layouts perfectly. Oh, but I do remember this one because I was struggling with it so hard on my first attempt. And something that I kept forgetting is, like, every time you hit with the hammer, it turns you around. I should have just kept swinging at him. Being afraid there just kind of, like... Had I just, like, kept swinging, which... I could have just won. So, that's my bad. Junk items. Progression is not here. Pod is done, though. I mean, I still need stuff. So where are you going now? You have to go... Alright, so at this point I know that the solution is either Misery Mire, Swamp, or Pendant Ice Palace. And my heart says, please, for the love of God, don't be Pendant Ice Palace, because I don't know my way through there. I actually got knocked into there. I was going to hit the mirror. Open up the menu to hit the mirror, and I got knocked in there by that one little tiny hit. Why I didn't use the mirror to, like, glitch through that, I don't know. So I wasn't thinking it. The sad thing is... No, I'll explain that later. And I already know that this is a stupid play. I know that I probably should go to Ice Palace. At least I get that hint. The flippers are in the Palace of Darkness. Thanks. That is the most helpful hint I've ever heard. Like, could you imagine, like, you know, you get here, you know, inside Swamp, and you go over there, and you're like, oh, man, now I know where to get flippers. Butter sword. I like it, but I don't want it. Man, if only. So what I'm really hoping for here is finding Hookshot. Ether. Samaria. Mostly Hookshot, though. I'm really hoping that I find Hookshot. Like, that's the thing. Finding Hookshot here would make it so I could just, you know, knock this out. Why I'm not using boots? I don't know. There you go. Boots. Use those boots. Compass. Now what? That door's locked. Yeah. You can't get to that other key because you need the hookshot to get it. So that means you need to go over here. Go down. Grab that key. Which is good because you were about to flood the key. Like an idiot. There you go. I'm basically banking on there being a hook shot over here. In this next chest. Like, all the marbles are on doing this. All because I'm not confident in Ice Palace or doing Misery Mire any more than I already have. And yeah, so there you go. It's not here. It's not here. And so I know at this moment I have so many things that I need. There's only one thing I can do. What 100 out of 100 people would do at this point. Ice Palace. I need Hookshot, I need Ether, I need... I don't think that's on the thing. Oh, it's barely. Might as well, right? We're already up here. Like, we are already right there. 100 out of 100 people would do this right now. Go into Ice Palace. And I'm feeling pretty miserable at this moment because I'm thinking to myself, like, I don't know Ice Palace. The only reason why I got through Ice Palace last time was because the stream helped me. And right there is a savior to me. Ether and some cash is in the western wing of Swamp Palace. Which means I'm going to have to go all the way back to the west side of Swamp. So that's great. Like, knowing that, like, you can see me do my angry slashes there. Because that means I have to go back. Not only do I have to go back, I have to go all the way back. But, on the bright side, I know that Ether can't be here. So, that's one less thing I need to hunt for. I'm looking for a Hookshot, Canis Samaria. I don't want to kill these guys, because that kind of sucks, so I'm just going to blast them with bombos. And I'm like, alright, so what's the next room going to be like? I think and then I was like, wait, that's Hookshot? Bail. Bail. I know you don't want to bail, but we need to just bail. You don't know your way around here. Get out. You're done. So... Brain is saying, let's pray. Let us pray. That swamp. I don't know what I'm doing there. Whatever. I'm telling myself right here, like, let us pray that swamp has Canis Samaria. You're just gonna have to flute. What? Are you gonna walk your way back there? Where are you going? Whatever. At this point, I'm just basically hoping that Canis Samaria is somewhere in Swamp, because there's still more items to be found in Swamp. I had basically found enough that I was like, okay, there are very few places now that my remaining things can be, because I have to get Samaria from not Turtle Rock. Turtle Rock has nothing for me basically at this point. And I know that Ether's in Swamp, and I'm like, I can finish Swamp. I know I need to finish Swamp. I know I need to do all of Swamp, so let's just do Swamp. And I'm like, if I'm lucky, Canis and Maria's here. I don't have to do anything else. I can just go mode Misery Mire and, you know, go mode Turtle Rock as much as you can. I haven't found silvers, but part of me was like, at this point, maybe I'll try to do Ganon without silvers. If it means that I don't have to learn right now Misery Mire and Ice Palace, I guess. And I'm like, and worst comes to worst, I go into Ganon's tower and silvers are in there, or I face off with Ganon and he tells me where silver arrows are when I fail, and then I'll just go to wherever that is and not have to play this guessing game of where are the silvers in a dungeon that I don't know. That sucks. So yeah, that's where my mind is at. The hookshot didn't want to be found. Oh, this room. Boy, I can't wait when I come back there and feel stupid. So, I have to obviously reflood this thing and do all the joys of this over again. You can't push it that way. You gotta push it that way. And down. This stupid little fire caterpillar followed me everywhere. And I was mad. Look at that fire caterpillar just hugging that area over there. Sneaky thing. This room I'm not very good at. I do it very messily. So I probably should learn to like move through some of these rooms a little better. We got Ether. Forgot how excited I was. Alright. So now I'm just elated and I'm like, okay, we're going to go beat this boss. Then I do this. And the only reason why I think that I skipped that key over there on the right is because normally you would have been able to grab it with the hookshot. And then I stupidly threw all those skulls for fun. And I grabbed the key over here. So what am I going to do? What am I going to do? I'm going to go over here. Oh. What'd you do? You got rid of your skulls. Yeah. I did that to myself. Like, you can't even get mad. Alright. Yeah. Yeah, you can't... No, just... There. You've made your decision. There you go. And I remembered this time that left is the way to go. And down. Kane of Samaria! And there you go. So, knowing this, I can basically go mode everything. However, I check to see my item count to see if, like, this thing could possibly hold something. It has the map, so I know that, this guy's holding on to a... something. He's holding on to something. And I don't know, I tried to do, like, you know, cute little spin strat, but there we go. He wasn't gonna go anywhere. Blue cane. And I had already marked off swamp on my thing. Or I marked off Skull Woods. I forgot to mark off, yeah, there we go. Blah, I got tongue-tied. Anyways. Up here... Oh. This is stupid. I guess I forgot that I didn't beat Misery Mire. So, I went up to Turtle Rock first. And I don't know how I forgot because I was just looking at my tracker, so how I forgot that I had done it, I don't know. It's fine though because I'll just get to make an extra trip. And wouldn't it be great if dead rocks blocked me again? Oh, look, it did. They always block me. And then I hated where they were right there. I was like, I don't like that. No! Move, dead rock. Just stay there. Oh my god. Anyways. Da 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 da. Kind of wanted to see that hit. Cash in Ganon's tower. How useful. Okay. Just don't do that. There you go. And I need to get better at doing that. It would have been faster to just go out, like, the regular way, but part of me was like, I'm not good at those rolling things. My brain doesn't want to operate that way, so... And I've been practicing this room, too. So, I didn't practice it when I did it this time, but I've practiced it since. Yeah, that what I did right there is stupid. Break that. Well, he's in your way now, so you kind of have to wait until he goes. Now you can grab it. Whatever. Got the key. But I need a small key, so I still have to go to grab one. I think I didn't mind actually, because the thing is even though I'm technically in go mode, I think that since there's so many chests in here, I think in my head I was thinking to myself like, well, silvers could be in here, and I don't mind cleaning this one out. I always forget which one it is. It's the stacky guy. The stacky guy has the thing. Yeah, just, you know, maybe don't die here. Stacky guy has it, though. He has your precious key. Yeah, see, I wrote... just looking for silvers at this point. There's a chance it could be in Misery Mire. There's a chance it could be in here. There's a chance it could be in Ice Palace Pendant that I've skipped. There's a chance it could be in Ganon's Tower. But I'll be perfectly honest. I did not want to come back up to Turtle Rock if it was up here. If I couldn't beat Ganon. I didn't want to come back up here. It's just, you know, how about hit him? Not that way. So, I also don't know what I did wrong here. But I, for whatever reason, couldn't figure out how to grab a wall and make these guys move. This is pretty awful. Because I couldn't figure out how, like, I was like, wait, why can't I? And then I didn't realize I had grabbed down there. So the thing is you have to... God. This is, like, the worst. Watching me do this. And then I was like, bombs aren't going to kill that thing fast enough. Just... Oh, do it. Oh my god, that was so painful. It's over. What was in Mimic Cave? Nothing. This is another room that I don't do very good movement in. Like, that wasn't, like, awful, but it could have been so much better. Yeah, I picked the wrong way. It's fine. Not the wrong way, but, like, not the way I would have wanted to go. It was better than the first randomizer. You know, had I just, you know, bootsed my way through, it would have been so much better. There's the small key. And the silvers! And right here I said to myself, well, there's only one thing left to do. It's to kill myself. Because I had a pretty bad feeling that I was probably going to fail at this fight. So, let's see how I do. Because the first randomizer I did, I didn't have to fight this guy. So... you know, I didn't have to do that, but I did. I have no idea what I'm doing in here, like, at all. Making myself go crazy. I have half magic. I'm on the wrong staff. That's okay. I'll realize it right here. And right there is where I found out that when the boss is dying, that yeah, the bee ain't gonna do me any good. Might as well get rid of it now. And then I was like, ice physics? Oh no! And then, like, I was stuck on the ice and I couldn't go anywhere, so... I don't know why I didn't use boots. Because I'm stupid. We all knew that. So guess what I'm going to do again right here? Oh, I'm going to fall down the stupid hole. No one should expect anything less at this point. At least this time I don't try to do that bomb thing again. I'm just like, whatever. I'm going to throw the little skull at the thing and be done with this. Okay, so I was mostly trying to bait that head over. I don't know why I walked back there. Because that's stupid. Da, 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 da. All right. So Remember how I said I went up to Turtle Rock thinking I had finished Misery Mire? I still think that I finished Misery Mire at this point. So as anyone would do when they've assumed that they've finished getting all the crystals, I go over to Ganon's Tower, and I'm thinking about Ganon's Tower, and I'm like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. And right there I realized, wait, I didn't do Misery Mire, did I? No. And there you go. Told you I'd remember. Just, I remembered way too late. On the bright side, because I found the silver arrows in Turtle Rock, I know that, like, there is no reason to mess around at all in Misery Mire. It's just go in and beat it. And, since I have silver arrows, I don't have to do this fight at any sort of difficulty at all. So, Vitreous is like doomed. I stupidly get hit by that thing. I'm gonna get hit by that thing. It's amazing, like watching back you can see where you're supposed to move and not get hit by stupid stuff. But in the moment, I can't help that I'm bad. Okay, we go to the right. This is a go mode mire, so just go up, drop down, to the left. I never found powder, so I can't do anything about that. Like, get a little fairy off of that or anything. You just keep going. And I should have bought, like, potions. Like, since I left the, mountain, but I didn't. And I'm sure, like, right about now is when I'm thinking about how I, should have bought potions. Shoulda, coulda, woulda. And then, I don't know why I did this. I don't know. Definitely didn't need to. Because I've just done that. I blocked myself in. Okay. There you go. Again, should be using boots, but I don't. And then I figured if I wiggle my way in there, then I can not get hit by the fire caterpillar. But yeah, still get hit by the anti-fairy. So I'm at the shooting gallery. Look at how angry Vitreous is. He's like, no. Okay. I know it's 2 arrows, but I fired a 3rd one. Okie doke. And now I can go. So... let's see. Basically, I know that I need to buy potions because I'm going to be doing Ganon's Tower, and I kind of suck, so I need to bring along all the safeties I can so that way I can just beat this without wasting your guys' time. Plus, I'm so excited that I've managed to shave off so much time since the last time I did one of these, it took me 4 hours and 20 minutes or something, so I was like ultra pleased that I was going to be able to do this. In probably like an hour less time or something was my estimate. And if you're trying to figure out what I'm doing, then you don't remember a hint. Because this is pointless, but at this point I'm like, I'm already an hour ahead. I got time. We got to do baby steps. We got to do baby steps, guys. So maybe the next time I'll not bring like silver arrows with me or something. Like I'll do something that's just like, hey, I'll go in a little bit weaker in some aspect and learn from it. Like, who knows? But it's baby steps. We bring everything with me until I feel comfortable doing less. Et voila. To Ganon's Tower. Of course, every rock has to hit me. Like, I have to hit every single rock. That was stupid. Go away, little... Go. I don't know why I walked up into Hera, because I was just not thinking. I was like, wait a minute. This isn't Ganon's Tower. Of course not, dummy. You gotta... You should have entered from the other way, whatever. One last time, over to Turtle Rock. And go ahead and guess how many checks will it be until I find the Ganon Tower big key. Could be 10, could be 3. The only person who knows the answer right now is me. I know that it can do right side with keys, but I'm a little hesitant because I don't quite know that way. And I know that means I should honestly learn it, but I'd rather keep trying to learn this direction first until I feel better about this way. So that's 7. Just, I give up on this room. Just use the stupid ether. You have it. I don't want to mess with those guys. Thank you. So that was 7. I don't know why I tried to do that, but I did. You could just pull your sword out. You'd make it so much easier for yourself. Oh, God. It's because the red boomerang's so fast. And then this room, I have no idea how I'm supposed to do the boomerang in it. Not like that, though. Yeah, just do the bomb. And then I don't know why I did this one wrong. Anyways, we're coming up on 8. I could have squeezed in there, but I didn't believe in myself. 8. Nine, 10, 11, 12. It's the down one, but I don't realize that. Because I don't know this place at all. I don't know if you can tell, but I don't. Yeah, it's the bottom left. There you go. Bottom left. Again, I make this hard on myself because I don't use the sword to move. I think when I do my next stream of this, I'm going to make sure that I utilize the sword moving around to place myself better. That's 13. That's what you want. Ice physics. There you go. 14, 15, and 16. That was number 16. And this is like one of those things where I'm like, I don't know exactly how to move these guys right. What I probably need to do is make a save state in this room, or like basically in Ganon's tower in general, and just kind of like watch a bunch of videos and practice moving in them, so that way I move less stupidly through them. Because right here, it's basically all freeform. There's no rhyme or reason into anything that I'm doing. That Beamos right there gets me so many times too. Yeah, just... I have plenty of potions. Don't mess this up. Just... It's one of those things where I need to like basically watch like a video and practice doing the movement. And then I practice it enough that it becomes second nature, then it won't be a problem. Another one of those times where a sword sticking out would have helped me make that way faster. This is totally unnecessary, but I'm just having fun. Sometimes you just gotta have fun. And I feel like getting to do that is fun. This room... I hate any room with these skeletons, really. I think I did this room okay. Like, it wasn't great, but it wasn't, like, so bad that I hate all my decisions, you know? And that room was also not bad. That's fine. This one, though, man, what a room I need to practice. I got lucky that the shield blocked that. Okay, in this fight, I remember someone telling me to use silvers, except I never practiced killing this guy with silvers. So I do end up taking out the silvers here to try, but first of all, I'm standing, like, I've watched a few videos now on how to, like, beat these guys with silvers, and, like, you need to stand way closer to where they emerge, and you basically need to know the time that they pop their little head out. I stand way too far back to take advantage of the fact that I have silvers and can one-shot them, you know? But that's fine. Like I said, I'm watching a lot of videos and stuff trying to figure that out, so that's just something I have to learn. And then this room, I messed up, which I'm really sad about. Like, I didn't get it the first time. There. It's such a beautiful room when done right. I like that room. And of course, I'm freaking out because I'm like, oh, right, this room. So, yeah, that didn't hit anybody. There. That's better. That's fine. I wanted that magic. Yeah. And then this room, because I kept, like, bumping into stuff, I wasn't moving fast enough. So I ended up, like, taking that path, which looks bad. But it's okay, it feels even worse. Alright. In this room, I go up to the top for, like, I was moving upwards for a split second, and then I remembered, right, you need to hit the bottom ones first. I remembered that just as I was about to do the movement of lighting the top right one first. So I'm glad I remembered that. This one, I was standing too high up when I threw the bomb. That's better. This room I did way less stupid than what I did, before. Like, what I still did here is stupid, but not anywhere near as bad as, like, the first time I did that. I don't know why I dropped a bomb there. There we go. And again, I forget that, like, you're locked out of, like, switching things when something's dying like that on the screen, like the boss. Gotta get that money. And then this room's movement I'm really bad at. And it's a room that I need to just not do this. Whatever you want to call that. Especially since I have boots. What am I doing? I don't know. But it's frustrating. So, that room I need to get better at. And then just in general, Aga, practice. Like, This is so terrible. I almost need aga seeds, you know? Like, if the game gives me an aga seed, it's just teaching me to be better. I was determined to kill him or die trying. I didn't even drink a pot there. So, I had a huge memory lapse at this moment, and I didn't remember if I had bought from, like, the witch. Like, I knew I had a potion on me, but I didn't remember if I bought from the witch. And this is where, like, I didn't need to do this. I need to go down more, because it's, yeah, I'm too high up. Down one more. There you go. Yeah, this is a moment of, like, I just didn't remember what I was doing. There you go. I was like, oh. I have full bottles. I'm a dummy. But the true test is, can I beat Ganon without dying? With this many potions, you would hope so. See, the thing is, I could have gotten more hits off of him on the side there, but I was too cowardly. At least I got hit by way less, like, bats and stuff. Like, I'm still gonna get hit by stuff, but it's, like, not anywhere near as bad as it was. Stop! See, I still get hit by that. There we go. Anyways, there you have it. My second randomizer I've ever finished. Almost 100%ed it in terms of like getting all the crystals and pendants. Ice Palace was the only pendant I didn't pursue. Gotta learn torch glitch, right? Yeah. One glitch at a time, one glitch at a time. And so, rolling credits. So there's a lot of things that I've been practicing. I've been working on dark rooms. That's the first thing that I've started working on is dark rooms. I've practiced a bomb jump, not all the bomb jumps, but a bomb jump. I am also going to probably dip into Ice Palace and practice that bomb jump as well. Basically trying to get a better handle on a lot of the simple stuff. Like the stuff that's like anybody can do it. Just start trying to do it and you'll do it. So that's the stuff that I've been working on. In general, I need to practice beating rooms that are like that always go the same way if you just move quickly through it and perform properly. There are bosses that I need to get better at, but I think that'll just happen over time. Like, I'm not gonna try and aim for, like, perfect bosses, but, like, the Ganon's Tower climb I would like to get better at. Like, I imagine, like, for some people with the randomizer that learning logic is, like, the hardest thing. But, like, I got logic. Logic's not hard for me. It's more or less, it's, like, I sometimes make really bad routing decisions. And sometimes I make routing decisions based on the fact that I don't want to do a place. Like, I don't want to do Misery Mire, and I don't want to do Ice Palace. Which means that I probably need to practice those. Like, I should do them. Because you don't get better at something by not doing them. You get better by doing it. So yeah, just trying to do the more common stuff. Hey Scuba Steve, you missed it. You missed it. It's okay. Piggy Bank Kid. But yeah, I'll probably be playing more of these throughout the week. In between whatever else I'm doing recordings and stuff, just because this is a game that I can pop in and kind of beat within like a couple of hours. Whereas like a lot of the RPGs I play, it's like, no, I'm probably going to be sitting there for like, you know, many, many, many more hours. And I'm just basically waiting for the credits to reach the stat information. But yeah, my first randomizer, it took me like 4 hours and 20 minutes. This one basically was 1 hour less. And I don't know if that 1 hour less is because I wasn't chatting while doing it, but I know I spent a lot of time in my previous one just constantly thinking and talking out loud, and also just being way too afraid of doing certain things that I had not tried before. The seed was also pretty linear at the start, which kind of fun. Yeah, 420. Hey, 420. But the reality is I really wanted to get a faster clear in. So now we know what a clear looks like when I'm not chatting while I play, and where I'm not as timid. I think another thing that helped me go really fast in the seed is, one, I was able to just go mode Misery Mire. 2, Ice Palace. I only had to dip to the first chest and I bounced out of there. I did have to go into Swamp twice. I had to go to West Swamp twice, which, you know, that's not good, but at the very least, I didn't, like flood it. Because I think I had to do a Swamp weirdly the first time through, too, because I flooded a key and messed it up for myself and had to exit out and go back in. I had no business going to Hera. If I remember correctly, Hera was a big waste of time. Thieves Town I did have to go through. I don't know why I marked it as that I beat it, because I definitely did not beat Thieves Town. I knew that Thieves Town wasn't going to have anything. Maybe I just marked that just so that way I wasn't thinking about Thieves Town. But I knew that Thieves Town didn't have anything once I got to the bottom of it. And since we did like a ped check at like 9 minutes in, we knew that like Ped was dead. So, you know, I had no business beating that. This is a lot of fun though. This randomizer did force me to do AGA, which I wasn't completely comfortable with. So that's good because I need to do more AGAs. In general, I probably just need to find areas where I struggled in this and then go back to those areas, probably make a save state there, and just keep doing it until it becomes kind of like easier for me. My several bosses I really need to practice at. Some bosses like are pretty easy, or you know, I don't think Moldorm is going to be any easier now than it is like a year from now. That thing's kind of like that's RNG. Like I can be gutsy, but at the same time gutsiness might send me off the edge. What very little room of improvement I can have on that is not good. I think something that I'm going to try is doing a different set of randomizer where I start with a different weapon. I did so much better this time though. I'm really proud of myself. I mean, it's nowhere near the time that I would want, but I'm proud that like I'm not like sitting over 4 hours over and over and over. So like if my second run I get into the 3-hour area, that's pretty good. I wouldn't mind getting there again. Like if I hit like between 3 and 4 again in another seed, that's fine. I just don't want to go over 4, you know? Anyways, that is it. I am going to go get myself something to eat. Probably go practice more of this, probably edit some videos, but thank you guys for watching me do a playback of this seed. Hopefully the next seed that I show off, I'm doing better. I don't know if I'll record one offline again and then commentate over it, but we will definitely do a live one soon. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. I'll see you guys. Bye-bye.